All right, now where do you go? There he is. Oh, going in there. Oh, he missed. Shouldn't have missed. All right, friends, and away we go in another World of Tanks. Well, battle. You got your Tier 9 Polish heavy tank. And why am I sharing this with you today? Well, I thought it was pretty fun. You know, we all have our biases of which tanks we have the most fun in, that we think we're good at, or we feel like, man, this tank is just so OP or whatever, right? Maybe it's psychological, maybe it's true, maybe it's both. But this tank here, for some reason, it's obviously it's not, you know, impenetrable, but for some reason I feel like this tank, it is built Tonka tough, man. So, oh, and in the comments, if you even have a clue what I'm talking about when I just said that, Tonka tough, let me know. Anyways, back to the game. But this is a really, man, this thing is just strong. It's like taking a cast iron skillet and having people try to shoot it with Nerf rounds. No, I mean, of course it gets penned and stuff sometimes, but it really does take a licking and keeps on ticking. Oh my God, I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I can't control myself this morning. Yeah, so do you guys even know what that reference is to? But but this tank's a lot of fun. So there's a couple situations that are going to unfold. I want you to take a look at them. You know, as we're cruising along, I just wanted to quickly speak to this map because I'm really curious. I like the conversation, right? Like I don't want to just give information to you and you guys listen to me like you're watching a movie. That's fine if that's what you want to do. But I don't pretend to know everything. I am not the best. I'm just an average guy. I'm just a dude playing a game, mouthing off, sharing ideas, saying random things that are probably not funny to you, which is fine because it makes me laugh and that's all that matters. But, passes the time, gets me through the day. Maybe because I'm an only child. But the thing is I'm wondering about is when you're playing this map and you are spawning where we spawned, right? You're on the south end. I'll call it the south end of the map. I mean, technically we're south, west. What's your mojo? And of course, there's probably a caveat, right? Like based on what tanks you're playing and that sort of thing. But what's your flow? What's your process? Do you go counterclockwise, clockwise? Do you go in the center? What's your shtick? How do you like to roll on this map? I personally, most of the time, I tend to go counterclockwise. I do go the other direction, of course. But for some reason, this one just the vibe's pretty chill. I like it. I like the positioning. And, my goal, like right now we're kind of hunkered down because we're being held back. But my goal usually is to really cross that ravine as quickly as possible and get to the other side. And then I start working my way around and snooping around and doing some recon and taking some pop shots. The other thing I was interested in sharing with you is, how do you feel about the accuracy on this tank, assuming you've used it? I mean, I feel like it does not, let me be clear, does not let me down. I mean, you saw that sliver of a turret peeking over the ridge, and I feel like this thing's pretty darn accurate for a heavy tank. So, I don't know. I mean, numbers say one thing, RNG's another, whatever. Getting over here into the ravine, this is something I normally do not like to do because I do not like to be, I mean, your choices are pretty squashed when you're throwing yourself into a close quarter battle. But the way this thing was working out, and because I had so many friends to the right, I knew these guys would be super busy, and I wanted to go ahead and flank and get my gun on these guys here. But gosh, I really couldn't get a lot of action because they're just crushing it. I mean, they are just steamrolling. And this is a perfect example of me really sucking, so feel free to, try to be kind as you make fun of how lame of a tanker I am. But I just feel like with that armor on that T100, and I rushed that shot. Good God. That was me, not the tank, in my opinion. But that shot off the lower plate, just the angle was still too much for this round to bite in and get a pen. We're looking at 12-8, and honestly, you know, nothing too magical is going on. I mean, this is another thing. I'm trying not to give it away, but guys, look at this. I have 3 pens, right? You know, a few other ribbons. I mean, really the damage is 1665 at this stage, and there's only 6 guys left. So, I mean, personally, I'm not going to say I'm doing badly. You know, I'm alive. Yay, the team's doing well. But as far as me being the star of the game, by no means, right? So I just wanted to really, really point that out to you and plant that seed. By the way, as I'm doing this, I'm not going to lie. I should have looked over my back, and that heavy tank, I mean, I'm hoping he's distracted. To be honest, that's what was going through my mind. But in hindsight, I probably should have taken a quick glance back. But I didn't. Luckily, he didn't shoot me in the back. So that's cool. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to assist with that heavy tank over there. But then you can see in the corner of my eye, I did see the TD pop up. And I am aware that we do have that medium over there by our flag, but, you know, I'm really looking for just targets of convenience, of opportunity. And then there's the atomic. Finally, this hidden, because I didn't know where he was, this medium pops up. Didn't know it was an atomic, but this medium pops up. Fantastic. So he's getting a little bit off me. I love the atomic. I am not going to lie. That is such a fun tank. There we go. With the slow moving targets, I feel very comfortable with the auto lock. Fast moving, not so much. And we're doing really well on health. All right, now where do you go? There he is. Oh, going in there. Oh, he missed. Shouldn't have missed, buddy. All right, and we're back at it, down to just 1 tank on the enemy team. So coming back to that kind of question that I posed out there, well, it really wasn't a question. I just kind of posed planted a seed. That was a great lead. 7 pens, 1 kill, and not too much else to brag about. Honestly, I don't feel like I'd give myself like a B if I was to give myself a grade on how I'm doing in this game. Kind of curious to know what you guys think about it, and here's the reason why. Coming up very soon at the end of the game, because it's always still a mystery to me. I get it from a high level, but where do you place on the team based on, you know, what way before it? Ooh, nice. All right, so there you go. 2 kills, 8 pens, and I don't feel like 8 pens is a lot. So here's my question. After what you saw, what? Why the heck am I MVP? Like, I'll take it, but I don't feel like I earned it. So, again, jump in those comments and let me know. I don't even have best of on any of the sections down below, but whatever. So, anyways, guys, it was a fun game, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, but I look forward to you guys sharing with me what your thoughts are, and let me know how that came to be. All right, guys, thank you much. If you liked it, like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends about us, and I look forward to catching you in the next one.